Another big thing that I've always enjoyed, and I think everyone likes, is music games. So we got Rock Band, we got Guitar Hero. Jack, Rock Band or Guitar Hero?
Rock Band all the way.
Rob, either. Do they not immersive enough for you?
Right.
Do they not like? Do they lack certain elements that just ruin it completely?
I enjoyed Guitar Hero games quite a lot, actually. I used to work in PC World, and I'd play it on the shop floor on my lunch breaks. Have a little crowd. It was quite fun.
I think
Enjoy.
Guitar Hero, that's 2, and then Rock Band 1. So Guitar Hero wins. Too bad there's no more Guitar Hero games, but there is a new Rock Band game coming out. So at PlayStation Week, they have announced Rock Band 4 coming out. The set list does look pretty cool. So there's Aerosmith, U2, not so great. You've got Van Halen, even Elvis Presley is on it. So there's a big range of music. They've got a couple of new features coming with this time. So we have the freestyle guitar solos, which I think will look quite interesting to see whether, because whenever I hear freestyle in these kind of games, it's like, how can you really freestyle? How do you score freestyling? Because it's a game. I guess you can maybe tap buttons in time, but yeah, I don't know about that. They've also got some brand new hardware with them. So they've got new accelerometers and the things, so you can tilt more, I guess, or tilt a bit. I don't know. I guess that affects the sound some bit. Do you get more points if you play with it like upside down behind your back? Hopefully. If not, I'll probably be pretty disappointed. The fret buttons are more responsive, so I don't know, can you press them down a bit and a bit more? That'd be pretty cool. And they're Bluetooth and wireless controllers, no more USB adapters, which is a long time coming and should have been in the original one, so that's another good call. You can also play on your old Guitar Hero and your old Rock Band stuff, so if you don't want to enjoy any of the new hardware or buy any of it, you can still play across that, and you can also download all the DLC and all the previous backlog of songs that you had from the other games, which is an absolutely brilliant feature. Also, you can freestyle your vocals as well. So, I mean, I freestyle vocals whenever I play Rock Band, so I guess that's the same. And yeah, I think that's it really. There's not really. I think there's a couple new modes they've released as well from Quick Play. But apart from that, I think hopefully it looks like a bit of a solid installment into the Rock Band series, and it'll be something to enjoy. Jack, are you looking forward to it?
I am and I'm not. I have such a love-hate relationship with this series because while I'm in a band, so I've got to say that first of all, because I think if you're a musician and you play these games, you see them very differently to people just playing them.
Yeah.
So when I played Guitar Hero 3, yeah, I enjoyed it, but to me it was like playing whack-a-mole with a weird controller, essentially. And what was really exciting for Rock Band when I played it at university as friends, he got the full kit, so the Pro, the everything, and so the drum kit I was playing had a snare pad, 3 tom pads, cymbal pads, a hi-hat, 2 like proper metal double bass pedals. So while they didn't have the bounce and the feel of a normal drum kit, what it did have was the actual mechanics of it. And I've never played drums in my life, and I always air drum because I love the instrument, and this was the first time I ever felt like I was playing drums, and it got to the point where I played it so much now I can go and play on a proper drum kit and play songs that I learnt on Rock Band. I can play Colony of Bertrand by Macedon because of, well, some of it because of Rock Band. The problem I have with the series is mainly that it's so expensive to get into, that I can't, like, I think it was like $200 for the full kit and caboodle for this one.
Wow.
That's a huge amount of money. And you got to really evaluate, am I going to use it enough? I constantly hop between games. I think what I'll do is wait for it to go down in price, or maybe get old peripherals, because the one thing that is great is that it brings back couch co-op in a big way. It was really fun and exciting, and I met and hung out with a lot of people a lot more than I would have if they didn't have Rock Band, because they were like, Jack, come outdoors, and I'd say, no, fuck you, I'm staying in here. And they'd say, no, look, we've got video games, and I go, okay. And then I just really hope that the game does better than it has before, because I just think people are losing their interest in music games in general.
Yeah.
Honestly, and they're trying to redesign their guitars. What I read, that they're adding like more fret buttons, but the point is that it's still a simulation. It's still really simplistic than having 25 frets or whatever it is and 6+ strings. And I think the only reason I enjoy Rock Band over Guitar Hero is because in Rock Band I can play the drums. Like, that's what is happening. Whereas in Guitar Hero I'm just playing a video game with a peripheral, I guess.
I like how you started the criticism, but like before we go into this, I'm actually in a band, and it's nothing like being in a real band. But
No, that's it. Like I really enjoy the feeling of performing, and when you're playing a song with a group of people and you guys lock in together, it's such an exciting feeling, even at band practice when there's no one there. And
Yeah.
Rock Band simulated that for me, and it was the first time it ever come close. Whereas Guitar Hero was just a game to me.
I think I can agree. Rock Band definitely does simulate the things that I wish that I was actually good at, apart from the drums, because like the drums are so difficult. It's like exactly like same, I think, and it's just so. But like, yeah, I remember playing Guitar Hero 3 and playing Through the Fire and the Flames. I got it done on medium, and then I couldn't get it done on hard, which is kind of sad. But I did all the other songs next expert. I think my song was like Paint It Black on Guitar Hero 3, so I could do that like perfect. I'd destroy anyone in that one song. I just focused on one song mainly on that game just to get good at it, and then that was enough for me, I think.
I got 93% on. Sorry, Rob.
Go Jacks.
I got 93% on that Dragon Force song on Guitar Hero 3
Nice.
with my strum bar broken, so I could only do it down. So I was just
Oh, it took me so long to work out that you should strum up and down to go quicker. And someone told me after they saw me playing, and I was like, "Oh right, that's how you get better." Oh right, yeah. And then I got a lot better then. Yeah, wasn't there? Tiago's mentioned in the chat there was a piano. Wasn't there? One of them?
yeah, there was that shit was hard. Oh my god, like on expert, that was a mind fuck. I couldn't believe it.
I have a physical piano, and I don't think I could play a piano Rock Band. How do you visible to the? I mean, I think eventually there's going to be music, and you'll just be playing actual songs and actual instruments.
It's important to tell people that we've had this conversation with Tim. It's a keyboard, not a piano.
So I have a piano, an electric
Keyboard.
piano, not a keyboard.
No, stop
And it's-
right there.
Because it's
So
on.
there we go. It's a keyboard.
It's not. It's got a proper stand. It's got weighted keys. It's basically a piano. It's not a keyboard.
Actually, I have to kind of agree with Tim there, because if an electric guitar is still a guitar, then if that's got like weighted keys, hang on, but does it still use the same mechanics to produce sound? Like, because guitar still uses strings, so is your electronic piano got strings in it that records electrically?
Probably.
I don't know if we can take that as an official answer, Tim.
Well, I don't know. It's a piano. It's got weighted keys. It basically does algorithms inside it that simulates the same stuff that you would have happening on a normal string, thus making it a piano, which is electric, I would say.
Like a keyboard.
It's not a keyboard.
Sense.
It's more than a
Keyboardish.
keyboard. It's expensive. I spent loads of money on it.
Keyboards are fucking expensive.
Yeah, but this is a piano. This isn't a keyboard.
Okay, well, you shine on, you crazy diamond.
It's a keyboard. I mean, it's not a keyboard. It's a piano.
Well,
That wasn't a sport you said. Yeah, I want to get it. Are you going to buy a PS4?
Oh, we've got input from chat.
I agree with Diego. Yeah, we can't ignore chat. As you said, this is funded on the people watching us in chat. Diego must be right.
What's Tiago saying?
And Mark's
Got a keyboard.
chimed in, it's a synth, which is, yeah, there you
It's
go.
not a synth. There's no synth on it. It's just got like one piano sound. Because there's a
You just told us that electronically synthesizes piano sounds.
My mum's watching this, and she just texted me that we do have a real piano at home as well. But
There you go.
There you
But
go,
my
Tim. Why didn't you
keyboard-
mention that?
my keyboard.
Why lie about a keyboard being a piano when you have an actual
Yeah.
piano?
Well, because my keyboard isn't just a keyboard. I feel like it's more than that. I feel like it's underselling it if it's if you're just calling it a
The
keyboard.
way of life, not a keyboard. There's dozens of us.
I'll tell you what. Next week I'll play the keyboard. Rob, you can sing, and Jack, you can back up vocals for Rob, because I'm sure whatever Rob has to do
I
is
don't know if screaming vocals will come across very well on the internet.
you can scream behind Rob doing like really high pitch. It would be like
I don't think my neighbours would approve of that. They already think I summoned Satan. Let's not add to the idea.
Rather than singing, I can try and get the saxophone out again. That would be.
you got a
slightly less painful for
saxophone. Oh my
people.
god, we've got a band here. Why did no one think of this before?
I have a little ukulele. We could go full redneck with it.
We're doing it. Talking about games,
Yeah.
we're doing it all wrong. We should have
Ding
done this from the
ding
beginning.
ding ding ding.
Who needs Rock Band when you got Google Hangouts?
There you go. Yeah. There's actually a setting in
Awesome.
Google Hangouts which you can get the mic to record like a band and like stream the audio properly.
Well, you can see in the background I've got many electric guitars and basses and amps ready to go. So
there we go.
I was just sat there waiting. Nice.
I like it how through talking about rock band, we just decided to set up a real band.
Yeah.
That's what. This is what every discussion about rock band should lead to. If it's like an actually good discussion about music.
well, Rock Band's the reason I'm in a band now. I was in a band when I was a teenager, but we were terrible, and I was just Kurt Cobain's cool, man. I'm going to be him without the shooting in the face. And yeah, it was terrible, and I stopped. And then when I played Rock Band, because I developed like timing properly and stuff, then after I moved away from uni and I didn't have the money to play Rock Band, I was like, well, I'll do the next best thing and do an actual band and actually bother learning a skill.
And yeah, I mean, I used to have some friends at school that were in a band, and I once turned up with my guitar, and they were all way better than me, so I just ended up stood there as like a awkward member, and then tried to do a bit of singing. It wasn't very good, but I did actually sing in front of 3,000 people.
Nice.
The Bridgewater Hall for my school speech night. I sang "Don't Look Back in Anger" by Oasis, and like "Praise You" by Fatboy Slim, and another Oasis song which I did really horribly, "Live Forever." Man, I was really bad.
Getting real emotional with it, were you?
I just want to live forever. I did that in front of like 3,000. I went to an all-boys rugby school, just to put it in perspective as well.
Lovely.
So I got, I definitely took a lot of shit for that. But
Good.
YOLO.
Yeah.
That was before YOLO, and I was YOLOing it, just to say as well.
I was in a musical. The musical Fame. I sung the song that's was it I Can't Keep It Down, I believe it's called, and it's entirely about erections. And I was 14, 15, so I just was like, not comfortable with myself, like, what is sex, what's going on, why do I like women now? And I was part of a stage school, and I said to them, look, I don't want to sing, I don't want to dance. They go, you can be the funny character who just makes jokes. Brilliant. What they didn't tell me is that the third song in the musical is a song that I have to sing in front of all my family and friends about, my boner. So that really gets rid of stage fright quite quickly once you do that, I think.
It puts more in perspective why you live alone and have a cat as well.
Yeah, I'm dying. They pushed me out.